Hi everyone. Today I'm interviewing a solo woman living and traveling in a fifth wheel. This is Joni.
Hello.
Hi Joni. And where are you from originally?
I'm originally from Southern California, most recently Seal Beach, Long Beach kind of area.
Okay. Definitely familiar with that. And how old are you?
I was 56 when I left, but it's been a year and a half, so I'm 58
Oh,
now.
nice. Okay. And that was one of my other questions. How long have you been doing this for, living in your RV?
Yeah, it's been about a year and a half. I left the summer of 19. Yeah,
Okay.
the summer of 19 in July. So
Okay. Did you own your own home before?
I had my condo, and I sold that in the process of getting ready to leave.
Nice. Okay. And what made you want to do this lifestyle, living in a fifth wheel or an RV?
Um, so many things kind of came together at once. I just knew that my condo wasn't my investment that I needed at the time. I kind of knew that I wanted to. I knew I wanted some kind of a RV, and I wanted to get out and see. I really wanted open space. That was really my big driving force, I think. And I just didn't know really after selling the condo where I really wanted to move to. So it was
Right.
like, okay, I don't have a place that I really want to put down roots at the moment. So it's a good time to go out.
So you're out kind of searching for a good place to be, maybe
A good place to
eventually.
be. I mean, part of it is, just seeing more of the country, seeing more people. But I mean, just the open space is a huge thing. And I knew it was probably a good time before my daughter and son-in-law decided to have kids. Once I'm a grandma, I'm going to want to be close. So,
Right.
It's kind of like my last chance to just head out on my own.
Get out and see everything and
Yeah.
be out on the open road.
Yeah.
What do you think are some of the benefits of doing this lifestyle compared to living in a condo or a stick and brick?
There's all kinds of benefits. I mean, part of it is just fresh air, but
Right, and every place you go, that's your yard, basically.
Yeah. What's my yard? And my yard has been so many things, canyons and mountain vistas and along the beach and the rivers and up in the forest stuff. So, I mean, it's huge to be able to see all of that. And I think, mentally, emotionally, it's really just nice to get out. I was tired of being around so much concrete, even though my condo had a fair amount of really green space and wide space. It's still, it was city concrete.
Right, right.
And I'm just really loving the open space. And today, I mean,
It's
fine
beautiful.
example. It's just beautiful.
It's beautiful here. And I forgot to
Beautiful.
tell everyone that we're at a RV park here right on the Colorado River. So Joni's got some awesome views of the river and it's just beautiful.
And it's what? I don't know, maybe 70 degrees, 65, I don't know.
Yeah.
But the sun's beaming down. It's pretty warm. It feels great.
Right, and we're in December already. So
Right.
This
Yeah.
it's like our second summer,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Right, pretty much.
What are some of the challenges or struggles that you've had so far doing this lifestyle?
They're all over the place. There's plenty. I mean, there was a lot to learn.
Right.
There was just, the learning curve was just skyrocket.
It's a lot.
It is a lot to learn. Just the truck and the whole rig. Learning how to do everything. Just,
Right.
taking care of the generator, running the generator. When can you? What do you have to do? And just a lot of different. A lot of firsts, just lots and lots and lots of firsts. I mean, this is not something I would normally go do on my own. So
Right.
it was definitely a difference. I think logistically, what's hard is getting mail and getting Wi-Fi and then getting some kind of either TV, radio, news. Sometimes that's difficult depending on where you are.
Right, and then just kind of figuring out how to make yourself comfortable and you have your two pups that you travel with. We're gonna
Yes.
get a shot of them really quick because this is really awesome what you've done here.
I mean, there's plenty of things to challenge you.
There is, like the sewer cap. A lot of times
yes.
that's tough to get off.
I mean, just one little thing, and it's like, how do people deal with it,
Right.
And you find different things. I mean, I'm always looking. When I get to a camp, I'm walking around, I'm looking how people have things set up, I'm seeing how they, maintain things.
I do the same thing.
Maintenance is
It's key.
it's one thing to go driving down the road, but it's another to, figure out how to maintain things, and I'm really still learning a lot of that.
What are some of the favorite parts of living this lifestyle?
Well, like I said, being outside and just being able to see all this. I work independently, so this really helps to get out and
Right.
Just be outdoors. When I'm inside my condo, I mean, anywhere you look, you're looking outside, and it's
Right.
you see the open side, and it's like, okay, I gotta get out.
Right.
So it really helps kind of boost that.
How do you survive financially on the road?
That's always fun. It's always fun.
That's a question everybody wants to know.
Yeah, I know. Well, for me, I'm still working. I'm self-employed. I'm still full-time, so to speak.
Okay.
I'm a CPA, doing taxes, accounting, business planning, that kind of thing. And I've had lots to do this year.
I bet.
Really a lot. I've had a couple of companies that have really taken off and grown,
Wow.
and that's had some, implications as far as, their work, their tax work, their accounting work, and stuff like that. So
Gotcha.
that's really been a boost. And, I wasn't sure exactly how my clients would all feel about me being out on the road and,
Mobile.
doing some of this stuff remotely. But this year, everybody had to do everything remotely.
No, that's true.
So
with
it
the
was
virus.
kind of like, okay.
Right. It doesn't matter.
There's still clients that, weren't comfortable with, computers and Zoom and all that kind of stuff. So
Gotcha.
there's still clients that I would go see, and I had to really make sure that I was staying, I don't know about quarantine, but really staying safe,
Right.
so that I could still see some of them.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely different.
Yeah. This year really put a damper. The virus really put a damper on things for a lot of people.
Right.
But it's good that you were able to work from your home and
Yeah.
do it through Zoom and stuff.
Everybody has to get their taxes done still, even
That's
if it
true.
did take 7 months this year. It took forever, but pretty much everybody's got to get it
Right.
done.
And
so,
it's never a fun thing to do, but
yeah,
it's got to be done. It's one of those things.
right.
So when you first started doing this, what did your friends and family think about when you told them you're going to sell your condo and move into a fifth wheel and live the lifestyle?
It just kind of, all came together. I mean, it was kind of just one step after the other, and the way it kind of came together, selling my condo, and I could still do a lease back, so I could stay in it because it was tax season still.
Oh.
And I just happened to find the right kind of truck and the right kind of rig and all that, so it really kind of came together. But most of my friends were like, "Are you serious? Really? You're nuts!"
Right?
Pretty
We
much.
get that a
They're
lot.
like, and some of them are just like, "I don't know how you're going to do that."
Are you really going to do that? That's
well,
that's
and
what
that's
a lot
just
of,
it. I mean, I really had very limited experience pulling anything, so
Right.
there was a big concern about that. Can I do that?
And that's what interests me. I mean, you're pulling around this huge fifth wheel and you didn't have any experience. Now you had to have been scared in the beginning doing that.
Yeah, my sister and brother-in-law really helped me to begin with.
That's good.
They've had their own trailers and RVs and stuff, and they just gave me time to actually pull theirs, and
Oh, nice.
and then my first trip out, they went with me to the Grand Canyon, to Williams,
Oh, nice.
Arizona, and so it was nice. I had somebody there with me on that first trip, and
Kind of guiding you along a
yeah,
little
how do
bit.
you do it all, and back up and park, and
It's the hard
set
part.
up and
Backing up, I
oh
think,
gosh,
for me.
yeah, and how to do all the dump your tanks, and what to watch for, and all kinds of things. But so that was really a huge thing, was to have somebody really helping me. And I think you can go out there and get some classes too, but
Oh, really?
that didn't really come up for me. But Yeah, I've had different people that have really helped me.
That's good because it's
Yeah.
not an easy thing when you've never done it before and you're trying to back up a big
Right.
trailer and,
Right.
and
Well,
nobody's there.
yeah, and I really wanted to have something so that when I got there, I didn't have to drive. Class A motorhome. I didn't want to have to pick up and drive it into town or
Right, like
whatever.
a van or something.
Right,
where
right.
You have to
So I
pack up
really
your
wanted,
camp.
I was either going to have to pull something or have another vehicle. So I was really looking at getting a travel trailer. And when I found my truck, it had both the fifth wheel and the bumper hitch.
Oh.
So I could kind of choose either way, and I still thought I was going travel trailer, but every family and friend that I talked to that had any experience with it, they're like, no, you're going to want the fifth wheel. And
Oh,
I'm like,
really?
And so I was a little nervous with that. I'm thinking, don't you take the travel trailer and then kind of work your way up to a fifth wheel and
Right.
just do those and kind of steps. But they said no, it will be easier to pull, in terms of what it does in fishtail and stuff
Oh,
like
interesting.
that. So I really listened to a lot of input.
That's good.
And decided okay, and when I found this, it was like it was a great deal, and it was okay.
It was the one.
Yeah.
You're like, this is the one. How long do you typically like to stay in one place?
Well, because I'm working, I really like to stop and set up, and because then I get all my office stuff out, and so I don't want to turn around and just get up and move all the time. It would be really different if I wasn't working out of the rig.
Right.
But typically it's 2 weeks. Most of my camps are 2 weeks.
2 weeks in, 1
2
week
weeks
out.
in, 1 week out. I've upgraded a little bit, so I have some 30-day stays and some
Oh, that's
21-day
nice.
stays, and I have some trade weeks that let me stay longer. So at some points I can stay a couple months, which
Wow.
is really nice.
That is nice.
Yeah, and it just kind of depends on where it is, and if it's one of my camps within a couple of my memberships, or if it's out on the own and it's
Okay, so you have a membership.
yeah, I have a membership.
Okay.
This is Colorado River Adventures, but it also gives me the membership to Coast to Coast. So Colorado River has about 10 that are really all around here for the most part.
Oh, wow.
And then Coast to Coast is literally coast to coast. I mean, there's something almost in every state.
Wow. So the Colorado River one, you have 10, and that's mainly California and Arizona area?
Right. Most of it's all down here. There's Julian, there's Pismo, and there's I have to remember what it is.
I think there's
It's
one
north.
up north.
It's north of Sacramento.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah,
I
it's
know where that
Ghost
is.
Mountain is the
Ghost Mountain,
resort,
yep.
but the town, I'll have to think about that. But most of them are all,
On the West
Park.
Coast.
This is basically Parker, Arizona, Lake Havasu, Havasu City, Yuma, Bullhead. They're all right around me.
That's really nice to have. What year is this thing?
It's a 2017 Keystone Cougar, fifth wheel.
All right. And this is your setup for your doggies?
Yeah, my setup for my doggies. There's one of them.
them. That's Benji.
Yay. Yes.
I like how you have the turf for him.
Yes. Oh, that was a big thing. 'Cause a lot of these camps don't have turf,
That's true. We're out here with
any kind.
a
Yeah.
bunch of rocks. So it looks like you got some big storage compartments there.
I do. I have pretty much. This one's pretty big. It goes all the way through, so that's pretty
Oh,
nice
wow.
to get all the way through. That's a pretty big spot.
I'm jealous.
That it's always feels like never enough, but yeah. But
Depends how much you collect, right?
yep. And you try not to collect too much because then you've got to find a place to put it.
Okay, so what does this thing do?
This is my this is a TV satellite.
Oh,
So this is basically my direct TV.
gotcha.
This is just the device that gets the signal. So I
Okay.
have another Line Guard satellite up there that's Wi-Fi.
Oh,
So like I said, it's hard to get.
and you got one slide out.
Yes, one slide out. Everything needs to be clean. I can tell it. But yeah, one slide out.
It's a never-ending process. And I like how your windows are tinted.
Yes, it does help. It really does help. Although in the summer I still have to put up window shades
Okay.
just to keep the sun down, the temperature down. Yeah, and I've done a little bit of modification to it. You can see that.
I see that. I like how you put this back here
Yes.
for
Yeah.
your...
Put on my the hose attachment for my power cord. So because I took out the space inside where the power cord would
Oh, gotcha.
house. So yeah.
And that's your truck over there that you haul
That's
it
my
with?
truck, yeah.
And you got your generators in the back all
I got my
secure.
generators. Yep. In the
Nice.
back all locked down.
All right. Well, maybe we can get a little peek on the inside if you don't mind. Look at that face.
I know, he's a sweet. He's
Oh,
sweet, sweet,
He
sweet.
is a sweetie.
And then his little sister. Sister, you want to come out? You want to come out, Missy? Come on.
And she carts him around in this thing.
Yep.
Because Benji can't walk, right? Is that correct?
Yeah, Benji has a wheelchair to do his walking, or else I use a sling to hold up his rear end.
Wow.
And little Miss Buttercup's blind, so occasionally there's a challenge there. She does do plenty of walking though, too. Taking pictures is normally what I do here. It's a beautiful space. Beautiful.
It's a perfect place to get your pictures.
Yeah. You still getting me?
Yeah.
Join in. Oops, sorry, Missy. Sorry, Missy.
All right, so we're on the inside now.
Inside, yes, this is my desk for my office and the bookcase and space for dogs.
Oh, and you
So-
converted this. This was a couple recliners, right?
Yeah, this was a couple recliners, and then it had this little table underneath, and we chopped the table down, and that's why the power cord is outside. 'Cause
Okay.
It used to go underneath that table.
Okay, and this is where your doggies
Yeah.
hang out.
Yeah. So
Nice,
they have space.
nice. And you got a
And-
little couch, and that kind of turns into a bed too.
Right. The couch turns into a bed, so does the dinette. So it gives some room. Sleeping room.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Got the big TV.
Yep. Got a little bit of decorations
I like that.
for Christmas and such.
Yeah, it's really homey.
And we got an upstairs. There's only 3 stairs, but upstairs.
Nice. The back bedroom.
Yeah. The bedroom. And
It's a little short queen there.
yep, it's a short queen. And that I found out, yep, short queen. Not much room for storage, really. There's storage underneath the bed. But that's the only closet, and those are the only drawers. So
Okay.
that's why there's extras laying around.
Okay, and you got. Oh, this
And-
is a nice big.
A big shower.
Wow.
Yeah.
Totally jealous. And a skylight in
More
there.
than, yep, skylight. More than needed. And then a little water closet for,
Toilet.
yep, toilet room.
I like
Not
that.
much, but it's a nice
separate.
little private place.
Yeah, you got your fan up in there.
Yep.
Cool.
So,
And the sink's over there. I
Yeah.
like how the sink's over there.
yeah, sink's over here, which is, yeah, nice. Nice to have the little bathroom area and the bedroom area.
It's a lot of space here.
Yeah.
This is really nice.
Well, and when I have clients in, I can have them down here and they're not in the bedroom area. you
Right.
know?
Yeah,
It
that
can
would.
be, you know, somewhat separate. Not that I have clients in here very often,
Right.
especially with COVID this year.
Right. That's.
Yeah, so,
It's a little tricky.
yeah, it is a little tricky.
Got your kitchen. I really like this
Yeah.
kitchen.
Yeah,
A lot of room.
it's a lot of room. You always think you need more, but
Right.
it is pretty good room, and you know, decent fridge and freezer, and you've got a 3-burner stove, the oven, the microwave. So,
And your view over here.
Oh.
I really like your view.
oh, I love having
I
my
mean,
back
the,
window.
the
That-
huge back
that's
window.
my office window.
Yeah, that's great. You could just look out.
And then in my kitchen, I have my
your wood
coffee.
not gear titanium press.
yes,
Nice.
I have my coffee press.
Everyone's got to have one of those.
Yes, which is awesome. Didn't even stage it. It was just there. It's about to here. This is about to here.
Oh, okay.
I can squish through, but not by much.
And this is all the slide out area.
Yeah, all this whole area slides out.
Nice.
The living room and the couch area and the dinette area all slides out.
That gives you a lot of space.
And then space, of course, underneath all the
Oh.
benches.
That's nice.
Yeah, there's pretty decent amount of space, and I fill most of it. So
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, Joni, thank you for showing us your home, and I really appreciate you doing this, and thanks a lot.
thank you. Thanks.